What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and in today's video we're talking about the Rumblebee. Yes, again, I know, but some interesting stuff just came across the wire as Stellantis continues to tease these things on social media, and being that we already know what the truck looks like, the dimensions of the truck and all the rest of it, I thought maybe we should cover this. Anyways, roll the intro. Hey guys, just a quick word from the video sponsors today, Delete Me. Here's something I didn't realize until recently. You know, there are entire people search websites that list your name, phone number, address history, even your relatives, right? Anyone can access it. All it takes is a credit card. That kind of info floating around makes it way easier for scams, phishing, and other sketchy stuff to happen. And I'm not talking about somebody calling and asking you about your extended warranty. That's why I use Delete Me. They remove your personal info from hundreds of those data brokers and people search sites. And it's not a one and done thing. You can see how many sites had my info listed before Delete Me stepped in. You have it up here on the screen. Here's my report. You can see how many sites had the info. If you want to clean up what's out there on you, go to joindeleteme.com/TK Garage and use code TK Garage at checkout for 20% off. You can also use the QR code on screen to scan it with your phone. And link also, as always, in the description in the pinned comment. And thanks to Delete Me for sponsoring today's video. Guys, so major shout out to our sponsors, Delete Me, for sponsoring today's video. You know, I saw this. I'm going to put this up on the screen. Maybe I'll put it over here. I saw this on the screen today when I was scrolling through Instagram, and then I saw Butter the Insider also put it in our private chat. And if it's interesting to you to see this image, it's interesting to me as well, as we're getting more and more teasers. I don't want to say leaks because, you know, we get those, but we're getting more and more teasers of what's coming from Stellantis, i.e. Ram, with their Rumblebee. Now, here's everything we know about this truck to this point. We know that it's going to have a shorter wheelbase than a regular Ram. The cab is obviously shorter. It's got a shorter rear door. It's got a 5'7" bed instead of a 6-foot bed, or God forbid, 8 foot, but 5'7" bed. 5.7 Hemi with no e-torque. From everything that I'm being told and that I'm seeing in other spy photos that we've obtained, no start-stop and no MDS on this engine either. Now, the only thing that I'm not sure on of everything that I've told you about the Rumblebee to this point is the MDS. Now, you would think if they're getting rid of the start-stop feature, they would just delete the MDS as well, as it would make the engine that much more reliable, less possibilities of lifter failure and everything else. So I think they would do that. And especially with Ram still doing their 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. I actually saw a commercial on that where they said you have powertrain options between the Hurricane and the 5.7 and the Hellcat, and they're doing a 100,000-mile warranty on all of those. It's pretty strong. Now, getting back to the Rumblebee, I know, and I've said this before in a previous video, I know it's not what everybody wants. Everybody wants, the two-door, single cab, bright yellow Rumblebee as you see in the images, right? But I think that knowing what works for Ram or what the sales are at, sure, could they build it? Sure, they could. They could repurpose the line and repurpose cab. And could they build the two-door? Sure, they could. And I've seen all of the demand and all of the people asking for the two-door, but there's not enough for them to build it. Let me be very clear. If the entire general public was like, we want a two-door, we want a two-door, and I mean like 50% of Ram buyers were like, we want it, they'd build it. They just don't see it, and it's a cost for them to do it, so it doesn't make sense for them to do it. This is the closest that we can get with what we have now. So I want to know what you guys think. If you see Stellantis consistently still teasing this this truck now, and they're doing it on their own. This isn't me leaking something or showing you something way before you're supposed to see it. This is the company now putting out teasers about it. That's why I laugh when I see Chrysler dropping stuff about a Chrysler 300, or we see stuff about the Viper, because we know those are coming too. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.